Hello. What's up, guys? Today we're going to go over how to draw Wartortle. Wartortle. He's got a pretty cool design. I like him. I'm going to be using a lot of colored pencils. I'll go over which ones those are later as we use them. I'm going to be using a regular pencil. I mean, this is a prism. It's a Prismacolor pencil, but it's basically regular. And then to kind of marker them, I'm going to be using this Copic and this Micron, this very thick Micron. I'm going to use a thick Micron first, and then maybe outline it with the marker. Microns are cool pens. It's nothing super special. I guess they are pretty good. It is an 8. It's pretty thick. So, sorry if you can see the outlines of another one under there. So let's kind of start with the outline. The outline, circle for the head. Almost always, right, in every video, circle or oval for the head. Every circle head. And I'm going to just be doing this to find the space and proportions of what I'm going to be drawing. And then another circle, kind of really attached to them. Big one. Much bigger. Make it egg-like a little bit, kind of for the turtle shell and everything. Underneath that. His arms. Hopefully you can see this. Let me check it out. Yeah, you can see it. But, not so well, because I'm not going to go over it with pen. But you can see it well enough to kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. Excuse me. Other hand, it's kind of like cones sticking out. Feet, they're very short. Short to the ground, kind of like tubes. And then the tail, which reminds me of a wave. And the ears there, which are basically wings. I'm going to make positions for the eyes. The eyes are huge, and the mouth is very low on the face. Center of the face over here. Kind of like an angered, determined look, but with still huge eyes. And so right there, I feel like I have enough to actually start with my pen, at this point. Sometimes you can just pencil out every detail, but because it's a demonstration, I would like to, kind of start on the pen part of it to kind of show you what's up, to show you, what I'm doing or what I'm thinking. So let me go into the eyes first. I like to get the eye nailed down because I feel if I get the eye nailed down, it gives me confidence for the rest of the pose. I don't think his eyes are a little small, to be honest. But they'll be all right. Pupil and iris. Filling that in. Getting that far side eye. They're pretty far away from each other. And remember, it's turning around the corner, so it's not going to be anywhere near as wide as this eye. I'm going to pull a line for the head. I'm going to actually shorten the head. Just from the proportions I'm getting the feel that I should shorten the head. Stopping right there for the wing. But before that, I'm going to take care of the bottom of the mouth. Oh, it has kind of a little spike in the middle, little peak at the bottom. The ear. The other ear. The inside of the ear. Inside of that ear. Oh yeah, the nostrils toward the bottom. Going along to the arm. Because I made the head a little bit smaller, I'm gonna make some of the body a little bit smaller too. See, that's a mistake line. I can fix that later. Pulling this large curve. That's a very hard curve, and I think I made it too small, but I'm just got to live with it. His hand on the other side. Pattern of the shell. Same thing over here on this side. Over here on this side as well. Getting the foot. Other foot. Sporting his leg on that side, so might look a little different. It's got these 3 little prongs for feet. I'm just gonna complete the shell down here. Try to make it match as close as you can. And let's get the tail. See the little swirls of the tail. Oops. Get that other swirl. Should be it for the most part. Erase. I'm gonna erase what I got so that you see where I'm at. You know. At least as much as I can. This Prismacolor doesn't erase very well. And you don't have to push down super hard to erase it, you know what I mean? Just kind of go lightly over it, but just you go lightly over it, but you just spend a little bit more time, you know, on it. If that makes any sense. Just be patient and it will go away. Or at least go away to a certain extent, you know. To, you know, where I can actually keep working. Mostly stuff that really stands out, like that line really stands out. Not going to push harder, I'm just going to keep rubbing. Right here, same thing. Not going to push harder, just going to keep rubbing that area more. Anyways, this is a demo though. I don't want to keep this going. It takes a while to erase this, I guess. But that's erased enough where I have an idea where I'm at. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to color, and I'm going to be using these colored pencils. First one I'm going to use is Sky Blue, and it's a Rose Art brand colored pencil. Oops, let's sharpen it there. Ah, broke. Let me sharpen it one more time. Alright, let's try it again now. Alright, it's going alright. And, you know, any kind of light blue is fine for him. I mean, different artists tend to have different interpretations of characters. Even though this looks more like a Squirtle color, it's kind of all I got right now, so but it'll work for demonstration, though. And same thing works here, the way I do it sometimes. I'm just putting a light, you know, light coloring. I'm not trying to throw any like shine or anything fancy like that. I just want to color this character to kind of give him a little bit more life, you know, than if he didn't. And I'm probably going to speed this part up, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
sure. 4 or 5 of them maybe.
He's in them. He didn't direct.
He directed them.
Okay, right.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
I am learning.
Yes, you are. He's good at the action and stuff like that. And as we've talked about, those movies definitely get better as they go. But it said that he will direct Star Trek 3,
Okay.
which will have a release date of July 8th, 2016.
Radio.
Yeah, that's a big year for horror movies as well, isn't it?
Give me an example of one more.
Batman versus Superman versus Justice.
Oh, yeah, that one we're talking about for ages. Okay, yeah. Sure.
This year, though, I mean, next year's always going to be a big year. One of our New Year's episodes will be, we'll talk about all the most anticipated movies.
I'm anticipating them already.
But that's not what we're doing today.
Oh.
Also, Robert Orsi, you're familiar with him.
Something Star Trek, something.
Yeah, he wrote the Star Trek movies, and people hate him because of that, especially the Khan one. And he wrote Amazing Spider-Man 2. Anything with magic blood.
Oh, sure, he loves Magic Blood, yeah.
With magic blood. He was going to originally direct Star Trek 3, which fans didn't want. And he's come out and clarified, I'm definitely not involved in it in any capacity other than producing.
Good, you gents, Star Trek fans.
And he also,
Alright, so I threw a light bit of coloring all over. Even like along the spikes here, I would throw like a tiny bit of, like kind of rim light or something. Just kind of like a reflected light. Because colors kind of, when light bounces off a color, it kind of brings that color with it a little bit sometimes. I'm going to use a brown here. And that's basically khaki, like khaki shorts or something, for the turtle shell. And then I'm going to be using a golden yellow for the stomach, just kind of light, just very light for the stomach, nothing crazy. The stomach of the shell is not very crazy colored, so very simple. Oh snap. And I'm going to grab in this same old colored pencil, and I'm going to be shading the black part in here. I might actually, what I'm going to do is just kind of shade it in with, put it in with a micron and just make it entirely black to make that pop out better. So I like that a little bit more. I'm going to grab that same blue, put a little bit of color on that shell. And that's pretty much it. I might actually, what I usually do is I bold out the whole thing, but I don't know. I might leave it as is. I might bold it a little bit with this micron. Just kind of bold out the borders. Just parts of it, not the whole thing this time. Just where parts don't read as well. That's more of a, again, like a finishing thing, something that you do toward the end. That needs to be blue. His tail needs to be blue there. Just clear up some of the areas. Yeah, that should be fine. So, again, just like the other one, you can throw a little bit of shadow toward the bottom. And that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this long. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate it. Subscribe. Please share this with your friends. It helps me out. And yeah, leave comments. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.